요약 먼저 해줌. 브랜든 하딩이라는 구독자 50만 피트니스 스타가 있음. 자기 프로카드 따는 과정 올리는 유튜버임. 근데 저번에 자기 스테로이드 사이클 공유함. 근데 그거를 코치 그렉가 존나 까고 조언도 좀 줬음. 공개적으로 영상을 올림. 브랜든이 그 영상을 보고 공감하고 많은 것을 배웠다고 서로 연락을 하고 지내게 됨. 그러다가 서로 만나서 운동하고 영상까지 올림. 그 후 브랜든이 그레그를 코치로 고용하게 됨. 그래서 몇 달 동안 브랜든이 그레그 밑에서 운동을 함. 근데 며칠 전 갑자기 브랜든이 그레그한테 코치 받는 걸 관두고 그레그 코칭 실력이 쓰레기라고 말하는 영상을 올림. 코치 그레그가 브랜든 이 새끼 거짓말한다고 맞받아치고 여론이 그레그 쪽으로 갔음. 그러자 브랜든이 원래 영상 올렸던 거 삭제하고 미안하다 사과 영상 올림. 그리고 브랜든은 사람들한테 미성숙하다고 욕 처먹는 중.
And just like really tell the story why I've decided to discontinue working with Greg. Some of the things that I was unhappy about in our coaching experience, actually before Greg contacted me offering me coaching for free, he coached Ian, which is Chris Bumstead's coach, now his brother-in-law, and how now Chris is Mr. Olympia, and how everything that Chris knows is from Ian and everything Ian knows is from Greg. This was one of the things that we spoke about in our original call. And I'm going to tell you from the very beginning until the very end. I made a video that was disclosing a cycle that was deemed to be quite aggressive, and this is true. Greg proceeded to make a roast video about me and my cycle, telling me how it was stupid and moronic. Totally agreed with him. I confronted him at the Toronto Pro Show about 2 months later, and we had a really good conversation and we really got along, and I was like, you know what, Greg's a really nice guy. He was saying that he would coach me for free, take me on as that I, for some reason, would blow his clientele up and he would never need to worry about, you know, promoting his coaching again, because for me, if he was to turn me pro as he turned Ian pro, he would use me as he used Ian as a selling point to sell his own coaching. Me and Greg actually started working together. He sent me a questionnaire. I had to fill out the whole questionnaire to create my personalized diet plan, because Greg, for his paying clients, charges for a 16-week contest prep diet and training 4,700 Canadian. But because of Greg's, you know, high demand, he thinks he can charge that amount for his personalized coaching because he is such a prestigious YouTube famous coach. After about 4 days of sending him the email, I received my plan, and this was like it was really confusing to me, because the plan he sent me, it was like a glorified recipe book. He didn't give me set macros. He gave me an overall basis on the amount of calories I should have been consuming, which was anywhere in between 3,500 and 4,000 at the beginning of the plan. And he told me, Brandon, right here there is about 300, 400 meals, all macro friendly meals. I told him I'm not really a massive fan of all the macro friendly, you know, protein, ice cream, low carb burgers, basically all the kind of meals that his lifestyle clients would love to receive, because a lot of people, when they're following a plan, they don't want to actually feel like they're dieting, so they really like to eat French toast in the morning. They really like to eat low carb burgers and low carb wraps and high protein homemade chocolate bar. Honestly, I couldn't even understand why half the meals that he sent me on the plan were actually on there. And this is the funny part. There was female options on my plan, my personalized plan. The plan that he sent me, it wasn't personalized. It was a fucking copy and pasted plan. The plan that he gave me, I could have fucking downloaded from bodybuilding.com. So he didn't even ask me how I was doing. He didn't ask me how I was feeling on the cycle. He didn't ask me anything. The only thing that Greg wanted to speak about was how much money he was making from YouTube videos. He wasn't really concerned about my health or, you know, what my well-being. He does state in the plan that he sends, it is up to the individual that is being coached to hold themselves accountable. Now, I'm not being funny, but I feel bad for his paying clients, because if you're charging $5 fucking grand, this is pissing me off, mate. If you're charging $5 grand, the least you can do is give a shit. He didn't even give me like the grammage of rice. He gave me the exact calorie amount, so I had to type it into MyFitnessPal to work out exactly how many grams. At this point, I'm just like, what the fuck is the point in having a coach? When we worked out together, it was if I was coaching him. Here's a new one. Oh my God. We get to the gym and it's almost as if I am coaching him. He's like, oh, what do you want to do today? And I'm like, oh, you know, you're not gonna guide the workout. He's like, nah, we'll just do whatever you want to do. I construct the workout. And as we're doing sets, he's just like stood there, you know, silently.
Where he lies in every single minute, cherry picks like he'll be like, Greg says to eat 200 calories of rice, And then I have to go on MyFitnessPal to find out how much that is. Even though it says right there, 1 cup of rice, which is equal to 200 calories. Or, for example, what else? Oh, he put the summary of the calories that I have at the bottom of the page to give extra information. Like, you know, this is the range of calories you'll be in. Some days will be lower, a little higher, whatever. And he made it look like that was his diet plan, that I didn't actually tell him what to exactly eat. Or he says that I didn't say what time he could eat food, even though the first part, like, it'll say his name at the top, and then the next part says meal 1, and it'll say what time, and like, do I give macros? No. 0 macros. I don't believe in macros. That's why I don't give them. Ask anyone that I coach. I convince them, stop counting macros. I'll do a video again soon on why you shouldn't count macros and why it's pointless and stupid. He said you could get my plan on a bodybuilding.com. So he's like, yeah, he gave me girl options. So I was making protein ice cream shakes, and based on the calorie range, I decided if they would be called like male or female. So if I made like a 240 calorie protein shake, I called it a female protein shake. So it's made with protein powder. It's not like it's for girls. It's based on the calories. So I was Brandon's coach. So what happened? Okay, so basically, to bring it back, I made fun of a steroid cycle that he had done, you know, a long time ago, last year. Just said it was stupid and not healthy. It was great. He ended up deciding to go with me, so that I give him his plan. He does the plan. Is it going good? It's going amazing. It's the best thing ever. He's doing beautifully, wonderful. Man, this guy's gonna get his pro card next year. It is so good. So, what do? Keep going with the same diet plan that you're eating. Keep taking the same supplement plan that you're doing. Should I make changes when things are amazing? Don't fix what ain't broke. And he was literally saying how good my coaching was.
And I'm just trying to think like, what's gonna make me sound intelligent next to Greg? But you're just like, the same. I don't know, man, you're just great.
Literally the opposite of what seems to be coming out of what he's saying now. I don't get it. We never had one fight. We never had one argument. Worked out together. Was a fun workout. Later on, Brandon said, well, you know, I was kind of disappointed with how the workout went. It seemed like it was more about making YouTube videos. But I mean, we planned to get together to make YouTube videos. He made YouTube videos and I made YouTube videos. That's what we do. We're YouTubers. So he's saying, well, you didn't like coach me like all hardcore and like, you know, and like do this. That's not my style. I yell a lot on camera. When I coach people one-on-one in the gym, I am not a drill sergeant type of 6 more reps. I'm more like control the weight, eccentric motion, slower than concentric. I'm more of a like mental coach. So when we got to the gym, rather than follow the workout plan that I gave him, because I had created and designed a workout program for Brandon, and instead of trying to do the rep range and the deadlifts that he wanted to go for a 1 rep max. And I'm like, well, you know, sure, okay, whatever. It's not like what I wanted, but he wanted that. So all my clients, all of them, as in the opposite of 0, all of them, you all have the exact same weekly check-in. It's a report done weekly. It's called Weekly Check-in Report. But he wrote me in private on January 4th to say, I'm no longer working with you. I don't want you to make a video about it. I don't want your subs to write on my wall and hate on me because I'm not going with you anymore. And I'm like, dude, I wrote him back. No, I won't do any videos. I won't bring it up. Whenever you want to bring out that you have a new coach, just say that. Just say, you know, I just went a different route and that's cool. I'm like, I'm not going to write a video saying Brandon's an idiot for stopping being coach. Nope. I wish you the best. I hope you get your pro card. Nothing, all respectful, both of us. And guess what? I care about my client who is not Brandon Harding as much as my client who is Brandon Harding. The client who is 62 years old, 45 years old, and doesn't have any kind of like genetics to be awesome, isn't competing. I spend just as much time on that client as Brandon Harding or anyone. And then when we stop working together, which you can debate if it was 4 weeks ago or 5, whatever it was. He then loses 5 pounds or 6 pounds. So he's making tremendous gains with me. Then he's no longer with me, and then he's losing gains. And I'm the bad coach. I don't get it. Why is he saying these things? Brandon, why are you saying this stuff? What did I do to you? So I didn't flirt with his girlfriend. I didn't write his girlfriend private message. There's no weird things going on. There's nothing to do with Allie in this. Nothing is bad. Nothing ever happened. I don't know what's happening. Competitors are the worst people to coach by far. The hardest. Half of them are mentally insane. And no, I'm not saying Brandon is mentally insane. I'm saying half of people that compete are. They're messed up in the head. It's just a fact. They're very, very demanding. Does it sound like something that I would do and just sit there and not defend myself or explain myself? I do this on everybody.
내 개인적인 의견. 브랜든이 돈을 비싸게 주고 그레그를 고용했는데 그레그가 연락을 자주 안 해줌. 그래서 조금 망해 상해서 관둔 거임. 유치한 부분은 코치와 클라이언트 관계에 있을 때 그런 문제에 대해서 컴플레인 했어도 됐었을 텐데 말은 좋게 끝났다고 해놓고 자기 소셜미디어를 이용해서 거짓말로 그레그를 공격적으로 비판했다는 거임. 아니 충분히 마음에 안 드는 점을 클라이언트로서 말했어도 됐을 텐데 왜 혼자 꽁에 있다가 끝나고 디스 영상을 올림? 그 부분은 이해가 안 됨. 여러분이 생각하는 거 댓글로 달아주세요.